Hi everyone, Ellen here on Australia Day and public holiday here in Australia. Enjoying having my coffee out on the veranda, even though it's a bit, I did sleep in, but anyway, I'm allowed on a holiday. Um, Today's topic is, in the carefree days of our youth, how did we spend our time? Um, when I was little, it was all about family, hanging out with family, cousins, mum and dad, doing family stuff. We used to go to different churches almost every Sunday for a long time because mum used to sing in choirs. She had a beautiful voice, and dad used to sing in choirs as well, but I can still remember doing that. And mum used to do so many community things that I'd hang out with her doing that. We used to do Meals on Wheels in the inner city of Sydney. I used to love doing that because I used to get to talk to all the gorgeous dear old darlings that we used to take lunch to. It was kind of sad sometimes too, because some of them didn't have any family, and if they did, their family never came to see them, and I just couldn't understand that, because we had such a strong connection, family with each other, that I could just never understand. I still can't understand how people can do that to their parents and relatives and things. So, and as I got older, I suppose ballet was the enduring thing for me. Spent every afternoon when I could at classes. We'd do concerts, we'd do rehearsals, we'd do all of that. So classical ballet for me, was the big thing that I did, I guess, in my early teenage years. But I loved cooking as well, and I used to cook most weekends. Well, I have to say some of it was probably pretty gross, but everyone ate it anyway. And I used to love sewing. I used to do embroidery, and I used to make my own clothes, and I did that for a long time too, all during high school. Still love cooking, but don't make the clothes anymore because I just don't always have time. And then as I got older, I'd go out to discos. We're talking early 80s here, I suppose, so discos were very big, Saturday Night Fever, all that stuff. But we used to go to Oxford Street in Sydney, which was then and still is kind of like the gay centre, I suppose, although I haven't been there for so many years. It's probably totally different now. But we used to go to a whole bunch of our favourite discos there, and we'd never get there before like 11 o'clock at night, and we would dance until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then we used to go to this fabulous restaurant in King's Cross for breakfast, and then we'd go home. Because I think for part of that time I was still living at home, but anyway, we'd still do the same thing, although less of it, when we all moved out of home because we just couldn't afford it. But so did those kinds of things. Loved giving dinner parties. Still used to spend time with family, of course, but spent a fair bit of time by myself as well. Loved reading. Work was a bit all-consuming for me. I worked in advertising in the 80s, and I really loved that. So I don't know. It doesn't sound very exciting, I guess, but I liked it. It was my life, and they're all good things to do. Not much has changed, I don't think, but anyway, during my youth, I suppose, a bit more carefree, possibly, without the responsibilities that perhaps you take on as you get older. But still love dancing. Still would love to go to a disco again, even though people would think it's strange, like probably a bit old to do that, but I would still do those things. But in my youth, that dance in all forms was something that I love to do, and the cooking and the sewing and the stuff. I don't know, all good life skills. So that's it. I think for me, today I'm going to go and finish my coffee now and enjoy the rest of Australia Day. I'm not being very social today though, but I have a feeling that there are many barbecues that will be going on around me. and yeah, that's always good fun. Um, yeah, that's it. See you tomorrow. Bye.